Good evening and welcome to the show, the Constant Canine Companion Sunday night live grooming show. One thing I don't always do before I bring them on the table, well, what you don't see, is I spend a little while just massaging them. This is my form of Reiki. I know a lot of Reiki's not hands-on, but I'm a hands-on person because I've been trained in massage, reflexology, and doing head massage, Thai massage, sports massage. It's just something I really like. Oh, hello there. We've got somebody in already. Hi there. So, tonight I'm going to be cheating a little bit. I was going to put him in for a bath, but I had an angina attack today, so I thought I'll take it a little bit easy. And he's heading over in this direction for a very, very, very good reason. He's got his chicken dinner there. One thing I found when I'm feeding Obi, I like to give him either a raw diet or a proper meat diet. So what I found is Tesco's do a whole chicken for £5.20, and I can get usually about 4 meals out of it for him, including obviously his Royal Canine as well. So what you don't normally see is I actually spend about 10 minutes just massaging them, getting them relaxed. That's why a lot of people say, oh, you look so chilled. And there's a reason for that. As you know, dogs are very, very, very hands-on, particularly Tibetan terriers. So I'm just basically grabbing the skin, but not tightly, yeah? Just scrunching it like you would a little sponge ball. No pressure. Also, this is a good way to check the dog as well, make sure everything's okay. And as some of you have been asking about that little thingy on his lip, it's still there, but it's getting smaller, so the cod liver oil is actually working. I will pop over in a minute to see who's there and say hello to everyone. But yeah, I think what I'll do is I'll give him his chicken dinner first, and then I can get on with doing the work, because his interest is just on food. So you give me a second. This is just the chicken. Here you go. Yeah. So I was looking at the group the other day there, and usually I have around about 500 people, members of the Constant Canine Companions, and yesterday my heart just sank. For some reason I've lost about 80 members, so I'm down, well down below the 500 mark. I felt absolutely devastated. I thought, was it because I was talking about bailiffs last week that people didn't like? And there's more to add to that, by the way. But then I realised I got a message from Facebook saying, oh, we've taken out all the people that actually have never visited the Constant Canine Companions. And I thought, so about 80 people joined up, but over 80 have actually never been on the actual site itself. But what it does mean is that over 400 people actually do pay attention to what I write, and that felt quite heartening. Have you finished already? Anybody else get speedy dogs that it'll eat? Look at that. All gone. I could put that back in the cupboard. So now you're going to relax, aren't you? Right, so we'll start the show as we normally do by taking off the collar. And tonight I'm going to show you a really good way of getting the fluffiness back. If you want a fluffy dog the cheap way without having to bath them, what I'm going to do is, when I've got the money, I'm going to get him done professionally, because I realise Obi's quite heavy. I mean, he's not overweight, he's the correct weight for his breed, but I found it quite difficult, especially because these guys tend to soak up water like a sponge. And really, if you want to get the fluffiness, if you want to make your dog look nice and fluffy like the puppy cut, basically all you need to do is just spray water on, brush it through, and then hair dryer it. So we'll do that tonight, and hopefully in a week or two I can take him to the groomers. I found a new groomers. I don't like that Bonaido in Brighton. I find the guy quite arrogant. But yeah, anyway, I've been hiding from the bailiffs, as you know. On Friday I go back to the money advice. I've got to take £90 with me to get on this. It's not bankruptcy, it's just down from bankruptcy, i.e. as long as your circumstances don't change within a year, you're debt free, and that's what I'm going for. My debt is only to the water people. But anyway, I showed you the letter last week where it was like 1,300. Now they're actually charging me 1,800, nearly bridging on to 1,900 quid, and they're not going to get a penny, not a single penny. One thing I feel about waters is a necessity, it's not a luxury. And before all this privatisation, it was nationalised, and water should be free to all citizens. I mean, I agree businesses should pay water rates because obviously they need water a lot more than a normal household would. But yeah, that bill started off, remember this all dates back to September 2017, when I had the heart attack because I didn't have any benefits, so the bill just kept going up and up and up and up. But now they're just taking a piss. But I keep remembering what the guy, the money advice said to me: don't answer the door, don't talk to them, and most of all, don't take anything off of them. They always try to hand a letter to you. That is contact. That means they're inside your house, which means they can actually barge their way in, and they've been known to do that. I also found out as well, I've been doing a lot of research into this, that a lot of the people that are the bailiffs are ex-criminals. People without empathy, people without kindness. And I can't stand people like that, considering I've spent most of my life working as a nurse. Yeah, so we're just giving her a really good brush through here. Just getting him all relaxed. See, he's a lot better now that he's had his chicken dinner. Right, this is my water bottle, what I use. I got this from the pound store, it only cost £1, but what I really like about this is you can put pressure into it. So just put a little bit of spray in. It's just water, there's no any chemicals in it. So just rub it right in. And that way it gets right to the skin. It's also good in the winter, not the winter, I mean the summer. I carry a smaller one than this, but this is really good. I use this for potted plants as well, that's why it's only got water in it. Right, come here. That's it, just rub it in. Yeah, right down to the skin. Then what you do afterwards, just brush, get all the hair going in one direction. And he dries a lot quicker this way as well. But it's important that you brush it in. Also, if there's any staining and stuff, you can use a bit of cornstarch if you're in America, and it will actually cling to the beard a lot better than you would do normally if you were just rubbing it in by itself. But when you're rubbing it in on wet substances, you have to rinse it off. There's no two ways about it, because it will clump. That's the last thing you want. Then you end up with a lot more tangles and mats. go. Right, hair dryer. Now when using a hair dryer, I don't use it at its top mark, I always use it at number 2. I like the little stand on this. You can also use a small flicker brush. Because the direction the hair dryer is blowing, it means that if there's any marks there, you find them very quickly. Also good to agitate. This is what causes the fluffiness. Let's just brush it through. I'm not actually holding his jaw, just my hand under there supporting the chin. Just repeat. That's from Celine Dion, you know that bit when they're in Titanic and the wind's blowing in their face. I think I'm going to have to put you on the frame, aren't I? Because you're just going to lay down on me, aren't you? I know you too well, mister. Yeah, I love you too. Whew. So, I will be doing more. I've only just basically done his face and his chest. But it still needs, I mean, this is the thing about TTs, they collect so much water, they just sponge it up. Oh. Right. carry on. No, I'm going to put you on the frame, mister. Come here. Right, let me move this over here on top of the laptop. Come here. Bring your bum round here. Sorry, sweetheart. Have that paw. That's it. Can I have this one? This paw. There we go. Always make sure you pull these little parts down, because they can, for some reason, dogs are just expert escapologists. Escapologists, eh? That's a word and a half, isn't it? Right, so I can get to do the rest of his back, and because my hands are free to do it, it's a lot easier. Just agitate your hair, a little bit at a time. When I'm using this, that's how I hold the brush. My fourth finger and first and second finger holding that. That way that there's no pressure when you're pulling it, because remember, slicker brushes are metal and they will scratch if you press too hard. So the secret with these is don't put any pressure. Let the hair do the work itself and let the brush do the work it needs to. Always, especially with a hairdryer, always make sure you're constantly moving it. Don't leave it in one spot any more than a couple of seconds, because again, it's hot, you don't want any burns. I mean, even still using the spray, it will still take a while to actually dry all the hair off. It takes a while, but it's a quick and convenient way, like especially if it's like an emergency and you just got home but you don't have time to actually do a full bath. Right enough, if they're rolled in fox poo, it's probably a good idea to give them a full bath. But once I went through, what I do is I use the brush, then I do a bit of drying, use the brush, do a bit of drying. That way you get, you know, you're going to get it done properly. There we go. There we go. Take a break for a second, and a little announcement for you. for Sharon Morrow from Blackpool. Her little girl, Maisie, is 8 today. What an age, eh? Obi's coming up 10 this year. Now that's something I'd like to do a little bit more investigation into, is insurance for elderly dogs. I can't find anybody that will actually take Obi now. This is one of the things I like about, because of the amount of grooming I do with Obi, is I can actually get a comb for him. There we go, mister. So I wonder if Maisie had a really nice chicken dinner like Obi. I hope she did. So if you've got dogs that are having a birthday, or you're having a birthday, let me know. I'll give you a shout out on the show. I'm quite happy to. It just gives me more work to do. That's what I need. Keep my mind off the other things, if you know what I mean. Oh, you're not going to start your wine now. Hey. Hey. Don't whine. You're too pretty. A pretty boy. Yeah. Do you know, I haven't looked in the chat yet. I've been too focused on you, mister. There we go. His hair is so thick. It's amazing how thick his hair is. But then again, that's all for Tibetan terriers, isn't it? They're all long haired, they all get thick coats. But do you know, the ones that will get curly hair like Obi has, where it's got a kink in it, they feel more hairy. Because I remember when I've met up with Tuladaya and her girls, and they've got straight hair, and it just feels real. It feels like playing with somebody's hair, where Obi's just like a furry bear. That's why I always say fluffy rather than hairy when I'm referring to Oberon. Oberon. Yeah. So on Friday I go to the money advice. I've been trying to be careful with my benefits so that I can pay the £90. If it comes to it, I'll sell my PlayStation or something like that. Because I really need to be debt free. My circumstances are not going to change, not by a long shot, unless I win the lottery. Well, that'd be nice. Sorry, I'm a bit thirsty. I mean, on another note, I've noticed that my diabetes has been playing me up over these past couple of weeks, and I'm changing my diet. I'm taking less and less sweet things. What? Hey. You having a giraffe? Stop mourning. You know there's people watching you. Oh, what's that? Oh, Unirock. I don't follow newspapers, I don't watch TV, as you know, and but I get my news from YouTubers like Unirock too. If you look it up, he's a really nice guy. Then there's KBS, the Kev Baker Show on True Frequency Radio, TFR. And if you do fancy coming into TFI, you can drop me a note and let me know. And you always find me in the chat. I'm not a conspiracy theorist or anything. I just like proper facts, and you're not going to get that through the normal TV. You're not going to get it through newspapers because they're all following a particular mindset. As you know, the BBC are the mouthpiece for the government, and always has been. That's why we have to pay for a TV license in this country. I mean, I won't buy a newspaper, and I'm certainly not going to buy a TV license ever. See that? Lift your noggin up. That's my boy. Has anybody tried that no rinse shampoo yet themselves? It's really good. The scent actually stays on the coat for a couple of days, but I don't know if that's to do with the perfume, but I've checked its contents out and there's nothing really nasty inside of it. Or maybe I just used too much of it. You know, like a teenager putting on their aftershave where they completely drown themselves. But I prefer to use this brush for the tail rather than a slicker because of it's the thinnest part in the body where the skin is only a little bit underneath the hair. But this does a better job of it. I better go and say hello to everyone, eh? What do you think, Kobe? See, now you've got his chicken dinner. Oh, the other night there, we walked out, going for a walk, and I thought I'd take my recycling, put it in the bin. And as we got out, the wind just started to pick up. And by the time we got actually out of our path, starting to walk across the street, it just went, wow. And the bag was absolutely grabbed out of my hand. So I'm trying to run and grab this thing, and I'm running, I'm stepping on it. And Obi's pulling, he's like, I don't want to be out here. But what was really funny is when we get back to the flat, I opened up the door, he ran in, then he ran right back out again. I went over to the door of the woman who complained to the council about my garden, and really got me really upset. He went and peed on her door, which is interesting. Yeah, isn't it? It's interesting. Next week I'm going to be, the show will be about doing the face, just the face, nothing else. Because I noticed that he's starting to resist having his face done, so I'm having to figure out new techniques to hold him steady while I'm trying to do the beard. But the good thing about with the pin brush is good for the beard as well. But next week I'm going to be doing some stain removal, and we'll be able to judge. What I'll do is I'll take a picture before I do it, then I'll take another picture afterwards after the show to show exactly what the cornstarch does, or cornflour if you're British. Cornflour. There you go. So the good thing about it, I really like this frame. I couldn't get him on the other one. Remember that one of the shows he actually stepped out of it. Then I realised that's what this little bit here's for in here. As you go down, they can't get the head out. But one thing, if you are using one of these, never leave them unattended, because I think if you fell off the table, this would be actually quite deadly. I don't know if he's got the both one, but yeah, never leave them unattended. And never leave them unattended with a hairdryer. There was a guy who had a grooming shop in Brighton about 6 years ago, and he was grooming this dog. It was one of the small dogs, like a bichon, and some of them have these drums where they put the dog inside, turn the heat on, and it just fluffs them up. Well, he actually he got distracted, and what happened was that he baked the dog. The dog died. But what was really sad about it is he committed suicide afterwards. He couldn't live with himself because of the devastation. That just shows you that the effect that an animal can have on us. But yeah, there we go. Just a nice big brush through, and he's looking a lot fluffy. I don't know if you can see it, but I can. Give a kiss. Not getting a kiss now. Okay. Okay, that means you don't want any treats later, is it? Anyway, I'll tell you what, I think you've had enough. You can usually feel when he's like, oh, I've had enough, because he looks at you in a particular way. Okay, this, darling. So I'll come over there in a second. You notice that there's a lot more light now, so the idea is so you can see his little face. So anyway, happy birthday, Maisie. I hope you had a brilliant birthday. I hope your mum spoiled you. I spoil him more than I spoil myself. Everything that I get for the show because I want to make it better, but for some reason I can't get sound through the Alienware. So I'm hoping my brother-in-law John can fix my Mac, because on Christmas Day I spilled some orange juice on it and it hasn't worked since. But he says hopefully he can fix it. I might have to get a new graphics card or something like that to replace it. But yeah, I think it'll work. I don't think the problem's with the sound mixer, because I had it working the other day there. I think it's just the sound doesn't seem to work, and it's because it was Windows 7, now it's been upgraded to Windows 10, and it's caused lots of problems. But like for using Adobe and stuff, the laptop is absolutely fantastic, because it's an Alienware. It's really, really powerful. But yeah, I mean, this is something I'm going to do a little bit more when I've actually finished grooming Obi, spend that little bit of time with cuddling up, because I mean, I wonder if they feel a bit like, I can't be bothered with all this rubbing and scrubbing. Are you going to jump down? Are you going to go down? You can go down if you want. Anyway, let me pop over there and say hello to everyone before we pop off. Right, come on then. That's my boy. Good lad. Right, so I'll come over here. Let's see who's here. Oh, I've got the wrong glasses on. I really have to get my eyes seen to, I really do. My beard. Andrea, hello there. Hi, Nicole. Andrea. Hi, Nicola, how are you, sweetie? Maybe if you're at work tomorrow, Nicola, I might pop by and see you. I want to get out of this place, because those... Oh, what can I don't want to end up getting banned from YouTube Live for saying what I think about bailiffs. That's it, yeah, you're absolutely bang on there, Nanny D. As debt relief order, which I'm going to go for, I've been very, very careful with my benefits, because I'm on the ESA. You only get a sort of finite amount of money to do, but what I've done is I've just cut down on absolutely everything except Obi. Obi's always worth treating. Anyway, it's nice to see you, Nanny D. We must hook up sometime. Andrea. Hi, Paul, how are you? Hi, Debbie. I've seen you here before, Debbie. Thank you. Thanks for joining in. Oh, wait. There we go. Right, who else is here? Andrea. Hi, Becky Warwick. Oh, hi. Nice to see you coming back. Hello, Nicole. How are you? Yeah, it's all for the water. It's only the water. I don't owe rent. I don't have any Argos or anything like that. When I buy something, I buy it. I don't. I won't go for tech. I won't go for debt, because debt, to me, debt is slavery. Modern slaves are not in chains; they're in debt. Keep that in mind. And the arrogance of these people as well, like these big bank CEOs, millions of pounds, yet they'll actually crucify somebody for a tenner. It's like we put more emphasis on money than we do on humans. Hello, Sarah. And Nicole. And Nanny D. Hi, Sean. I don't think I've seen you here before, Sean. It's lovely you popped in. Thank you. Nanny D. Yeah, it's happening in all the groups. I was absolutely devastated. I thought, oh my god, didn't people really like the last video? And I just felt so conscious. I thought, oh god, at one point I thought, I'm just going to give up. And then I got the text message, not the text message, the IM from Facebook saying what they did. Personally, I mean, it's a good idea. It's getting rid of people, obviously I've got no idea or are not interested, but it would have been nice if they told me first or warned us. Maybe they did, but I don't spend as much time on Facebook as I used to. I'm too busy doing other things. I'm working with Adobe. I'm trying to sort of like, not so much broaden my horizons, but keeping my mind active, stop myself from getting into the doldrums again, like what these bastards are doing at the moment when they're coming to the door. And I notice the more that they come, the more they start banging on the door. So what I've been doing is I've been videotaping it, and I've been videotaping what they're saying. So at some point when this is all finished with, I'll release the videos and you can see for yourself exactly what these people do and what they say when they think they're not being listened to and they're not being watched. Hi Chris, how are you? I don't think you've been here before, Chris. Thanks for popping in. Really appreciate it. Theo Socorros. Theo. Ah. Saint Carola, my love. Hello, Janet. Hi, Wendy. Anyway, hopefully I'll see you next week. Next week, as I says, we're going to be slowly working on the place, getting rid of all the stains. Mixture of water, lemon juice and corn flour, cornstarch if you're American. And I will see you all next week, and thanks for popping in. I noticed that I can yeah, okay, so anyway, I'll see you all next week. Thanks for turning up, and thanks for your comments. It really means a lot to me. I will see you well, I will be updating the site as we go along. I promise I'll spend a bit more on Facebook this week, and get out and about with Obi a bit more. I think we'll go for seaside walks. Seaside walks are nice. I love seaside walks. Anyway, I'll see you all next week. Thanks for turning up, and take care. God bless. Good night, everyone.